Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I think we were all impressed by the passion of children across the country who have taken action over the last few weeks, and those who had never been involved in protests before in Extinction Rebellion. But we can all talk about climate change, but seeing the evidence at first hand makes a real difference. And I was fortunate to visit the British Antarctic Survey in Cambridge last week, where Dr. Hugh Griffiths, who I was paired with in the Royal Society scheme just back from the Antarctic, and Professor David Vaughan showed me their extraordinary ice cores. These are things which are dug down deep into the ice, and it's like a pathway back into the past, and little bubbles from centuries past are captured from the atmosphere. And they are able to chart the rises and falls in temperature and emissions in the atmosphere and show on a chart exactly what has happened to our climate over the last few millennia. And what it shows, up and down, up and down, up and down it goes. And we should be just entering the cooling period. But what you see on the chart is we're going up. Yeah. And it's such a graphic representation, it makes it all clear. And that's why the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change was so right last year to demand rapid, unprecedented and far-reaching transitions. And we're not seeing it from the government, I'm afraid. One quick example on transport. We have not seen the cuts in emissions in road transport. So why was the government so pathetic in its response to the suggestion they look again at the fuel duty escalator? For goodness sake, it was introduced by a Conservative government originally. And why such a negative response to Labour's brave suggestion to actually restore our bus services by transferring money from VED? Those are the kind of things that make the difference. Not honeyed words, as we heard earlier from the Secretary of State, but actually rapid, unprecedented, far-reaching transitions. Madam Deputy Speaker, that's what we need.
Councillor Rashid.